I always get excited when I see the live button come up. I don't know why. It's almost like, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, technology says yeah. There's a slight worry there. Hi. Hi. I'm feeling super chill today. I guess I'm in that kind of mode of let go. That could be it, couldn't it? Like letting go of the year. We did. I'll come clean. Had this amazing Zoom call last night with one of our leaders in our industry, and we did a exercise. Took us an hour. And the exercise came from a book called the Your Best Year. That's what's Your Best Year, and it was so revealing. And I feel like I'm still sitting in my in the revelations that like come up, when you sit down and you really think about what you achieved over a year, an extraordinary year, an adverse year. When you think about it was like self-discovery. Yeah, I'll post the book in the comments at the end so you can see. But I think it's really vitally important just to see where we've come from, how we've been affected, what choices we've made, and how we can go forward. So it's a pivotal day today for a lot of people, and I woke up feeling like I need to be at peace today and take myself with the energy that I have and the new discoveries I have about myself, my environment and my people and my business, and move forward with that and just make it better. Just make it better. So this is about, hello Lindsay. So this is about being in service, and being served also. So it's kind of like a bit of a humanitarian life. And I read this morning. This is one of my quotes that came up on my feed this morning. And I just thought it was so relevant. We come up with all of, what we're going to say to people when we message them today. Happy New Year, hope you have an amazing New Year. And I guess we say that all the time, don't we? But that's only going to happen if we do the work. Now, that's only going to happen if we listen to our intuition. It's only going to happen if we set really healthy boundaries with people and things. It's only going to happen if we self-love. It's only going to happen if it's really quite about awareness, obviously, one of my favorite words, and observing the self and seeing, what your intention is. So yeah, have an amazing year. Next year's can be magical, but only if you put the time into you. And I think that's what we've kind of recoiled back into a space where we have no choice but to do that, which I think is super exciting. This is what I read this morning. Your life is in your hands. No matter where you are now, no matter what has happened in your life, you can begin to consciously choose your thoughts and you can change your life. That's simple, huh? There is no such thing as a hopeless situation. Every single circumstance of your life can change. Isn't that lovely? It can, if you make the decision to. And there's, it doesn't happen overnight. It is a process, but the fact that you can, means you're not a slave to your circumstances. So if you want to hear from me, or you get anything from this live today, then just put the word serve into the comments. And I guess the first question is what do I mean by, are you being served? I can't remember the show that's from. I'm showing my age. There's so many things around us now that we question. Our tribe, we are the sum total of the people that we hang out with and the people we communicate with every day. So if they're in service of your greatest good, if they're in service of your better self, if they're looking down at you, pulling you up, that's great. But if they're looking at you and not reaching out their hand, then it's questionable, isn't it? So this is a perfect time to just think about those characters and personalities and energies, I guess, energies and souls that are around us on a regular basis, and just asking yourself the question, how do they fit into my grand plan? How do they fit into the scheme of things for me going forward? And do I feel like they energize me, or do I feel like they deplete me? And be honest. Just be brutally honest, and it could be anybody. So from the person that you see in the shop that you're having to go to every day, to your partner, your family members. So it's just awareness and finding a way to make it better for you. Places and work, I mean, obviously that's changed a lot, hasn't it? We're not actually going to work, but because the dynamics have changed, you might be having to work in much closer proximity with someone or somewhere that maybe isn't resonating with you much. Your circumstances might have changed. The results of your work might have been squashed. You might not be as productive. Your income might have changed dramatically. So it's like looking at that and how now do I make that situation work for me better? So you might be looking at other sort of opportunities. You might be looking at other ways of creating an income. And food. I mean, food is so dreadfully important. And I think we're probably all thinking more about, like, as consumers, what we take in, like as a consumer, what I buy is going to affect me, my family, the environment on a global scale. So now it's like, as a consumer, we're taking more time to look at what we eat, what products we buy, what we invest our money into. So like the transaction is, I think there's going to be a huge emphasis on community, and I think we're probably going to start trusting the people around us a little bit more. One, because we have to, and also because I think the small hubs of community are going to have a lot of power and a lot of strength. So we might find ourselves swapping things with each other, and maybe not having or buying something that's going to be sent from thousands and thousands of miles away, that you are not clear on the ingredients, and you don't know how that's going to serve you. So yeah, really looking at other options of how you invest your money. Or is there something you can produce yourself? Maybe you can make something yourself, and what you make, is it good for you? Is it going to be good for your family? Is it going to be good for the environment? And is there any waste? So it's looking at things that are serving you, and are they serving you in the best possible way? And products as well. We all wash, hopefully. We all use different products. We have a choice on how we consume our self-care. So our self-care products. So really, like, maybe taking a moment and just seeing, the ones that am I buying? Are they the best for me? Are they the best for my family? Can I make something myself? Can I choose a homemade option? And can I match that up with something that maybe costs a little bit more, but it's going to last longer and is safer and is healthier? So yeah, that is definitely worth just taking a moment and just seeing how that is. Is it lifting you up? Whatever you're consuming, is it energizing you? Is it making you feel better? And so yeah, I mean, how amazing we can. I think energy is everything going forward. So in service, one of the most revealing things I've found over the last few years is that, if you're having a down day, and we all have them, if you're feeling a little bit below, a bit meh, because maybe of our current situation, or something's happened and you don't feel particularly great, and you can't seem to pull yourself out of it. One of the most energizing things to do is to place yourself in service of someone else or something else. It's probably the reverse of what you think you should do, but it's almost like plugging yourself into life source itself. Because when there is somebody or something that is in need, and you find the smallest capacity to invest, then it makes you feel amazing, even if it's just for a split second. But that energetic shift, that reversal, that pivotal point, will take you to another place, because you're creating a role for yourself. It's almost like creating activity for yourself that's not too inward. It's not kind of like focusing too much on the negative, your internal kind of like it's actually pulling yourself out of that, so you expand into a new role. And that, if you're feeling uncertain about the future, then what am I going to do? It's like, what do I do next? Find something you can serve for. Find it might just be something really close to you at home. Be in service of someone in need, or a next door neighbour, or find a small job where you can go and be in service locally, or take it onto a different scale and go in service of a greater need. Charities have small jobs for people, and you can be in service there, or just maybe Google how can I contribute. Find out, have a look at the areas that you specifically are interested in. Every single individual on this planet has a gift. You are so special in some way. And if you just make a list of the things that really lift you up, like for me, I am mad on animals. They literally are like a trigger switch for me. If I see an animal, I'm just like, my whole world just lifts. So I know that, like, going forward, that I will be doing something that has to do with animal welfare, or looking after animals, or being like an animal foster carer, because I know that's how that's going to make me feel. So take a look, write down a few things, even if it's like that you love knitting, or makeup, or oh god, there's so many things, cooking, Scrabble, I don't know, anything, and just become in service of that thing, because there will be other people that want to hear from you, that want to know about it as well. And you lift your vibration. You kind of go into a new level of vibrational energy, and energy is everything. We're in a meat suit. We're like in body. We're in human form, but we all have different energy, don't we? Like, that when you've got someone tailing you in your car, what their energy level is. And where the state of mind is. So energy is everything, and we can perceive that. So if you're kind of like looking for something that's going to lift your energy up, look within, find out what you love to do. And if it's caring for other people, then do more of that. If it's painting, do more of that, and share it. Share. I think being as creative as you possibly can right now is amazing. So in summary of those two things, are you being served? Are the things you're consuming good for you? Are the things you're buying of service to you, are they a compliment to your life, and are they going to lift you up? What foods are you eating? Are they good for you? Are they going to make you feel good? She says, I've got like a coffee shake here. It's our new coffee flavor. Actually tastes blooming amazing. And just having a look, just taken an inventory of your life today, and just seeing it, it's so revealing, and it gets you really excited, because if we take away the external forces, and the vibration that's just like, if we choose to, is upon us, there's so much beauty to be worked with, and it's all in. Just needs to come out. So yeah, it's self-love, isn't it? It's being honest with yourself, and I don't think this happens overnight, to be perfectly honest. I think it's a process. And like I said yesterday, if you can take steps, if you can implement something of value to change, then do it. Gosh, how exciting is that? And those micro wins. So yeah, being in service, when you're down in the dumps and you're not having such a great day, because if you start your day a bit meh, it kind of gets a bit more meh. And if you can find a way of being in service of someone or something or somewhere, it's going to make you feel so much better. Okay, so have the most amazing transition from letting this year go into the new one. And if you do these like few things today, if you play this live back and just write down a few points that you can kind of like focus on for 10-15 minutes today, you can take that with you into the new year. How exciting is that? It's like a transit. It's an energetic transit into a new experience. So thank you for coming on again. I can't believe I've committed myself to 21 of these, but I'm absolutely freaking loving it. It feels empowering. It's helping me see how, because I love to present. It's one of my most favourite things, and I haven't done it for a long time. I did radio and I did TV for a short amount of time, and I just haven't done it. So I'm back. And hopefully I can be of service. So yeah, thank you for spending some time with me again today, and I'll see what I can come up with tomorrow. 4 down, 17 to go. Have an amazing evening. Bye everyone. Bye.